Last sesh, we did a few things. We were picking up in Phandalin, as we had just kind of arrived to town and thwarted a little bit of a turf war between these two cultist factions. One, these newcomers and worshippers of Talos, the kind of evil storm god, and the other, the equally evil, if a little bit more gross, god of death, Merkul, who had been raising zombies and all kinds of undead creatures to kind of combat these encroaching cultists from Talos. As we kind of walked around Phandalin, we saw a few people associated with these particular cultists, and long story short, after you killed the vampire, the rest of the crew ended up jumping you. And after some shenanigans there and kind of resting at the Stonehill Inn once more, you opted to talk to Halia, the leader and owner of the Miners Exchange in Phandalin, because you discovered that she was a secret member of the Gentarum, this kind of mercenary organization with some seedy underbelly and like dark dealings. In his infinite wisdom, Celeste decided to pull it all out there and call her out on that. She very quickly threatened to kill you, which, you know, kind of cowed everyone for a moment, but eventually you were able to recover. She didn't. You were able to recover and made a good enough bargain to leave with some information and maybe a heading a bit, in that the Talos worshippers were kind of newer, and that the group of Merkul had been here a little bit longer, and you know, the status quo to be achieved would mean getting rid of the Talos group. As you were talking to Halia, you heard pretty loud thunderstorms rolling in from the west, and as you looked out of the building, kind of walked back outside of the Miners Exchange, you did see off in the western distance, kind of approaching from the coastline, these huge thunder clouds start to kind of roll in over the coast. And as they started to settle and more lightning kind of struck, you actually saw that the clouds formed the shape of 3 lightning bolts, which you came to recognize as the actual symbol of Talos, the storm god. With Torin's excellent ability at survival and tracking, you did recognize that was probably over the Wayside Inn, the inn that you stopped at long ago on your way first over to Leylon. And so you decided that you were going to head in that direction. And in that direction, as you kind of headed over there, you did run into quite a devastating storm. And as you kind of approached this storm, it almost formed this like giant storm wall that you had a hard time getting through. And as you were approaching the storm wall, you saw that there were these combatants fighting each other. One of which you discovered to be an actual Leylon guardsman, who is quickly getting bested by these 3 air elemental type creatures wearing armor that you recognized from that very first day in the Wayside Inn that one of the blacksmiths there was creating. Unfortunately, you were unable to save that person, unable to kind of discover what he was doing there or what had happened. And after a very difficult fight with these air elementals, trying to figure out what was controlling them, trying to get into the storm and out of the storm, you were only able to finally defeat them. And inside of the storm, you were actually getting attacked by Talos himself as lightning was striking you. Eventually, the lightning did subside, even though the storm was continuing and making it very hard to see. But you did approach the Wayside Inn, and as you approached it, you saw these creatures, these humanoid creatures, kind of clawing at the walls of the inn. Worried that they were zombies once again, you got a little closer, but then you realized that these are not zombies. These are actually the impaled bodies of still alive commoners and people visiting the Wayside Inn who were impaled to the sides of the wall by tridents. And they were kind of clawing for their life, trying to escape, and bloodied and bruised. That's where you saw them, and that's where we'll start off as you guys are approaching this kind of grisly scene at the Wayside Inn. What would you like to do, friends?
I guess we should find out if any of them are alive. Or, like, obviously they're alive, but, like, if they can tell us anything about what happened.
Roll a medicine check for me, sir.
Tell me if you see this dice roll. Do you see that dice roll?
Not yet.
It's just through the little app thing, so I can also see it on my computer.
The one I sent
Your
you.
internet's too slow.
Yeah.
It takes a little setup, so if you didn't go through some of the setup stuff, it might not have gone through yet.
Okay, so then I'll do it. Let me do it on here then.
There you go. It's hard to tell. You can definitely tell they're still alive. They're moving around and they're conscious. They're really pretty badly, like, they're feigning in and out of consciousness. It's pretty tough to, like, get a word in, but you can hear them, like, help me! Ah! And, like, there's a bunch of different voices. There's men and women there. All of them are in pretty beat up shape, and all of them are kind of, like, crying out in pain, agony, and some are able to say, like, actual sentences, like, please help.
Got it, but that's about it.
Correct.
Yeah, cool. I really want this to be a movie, by the way. It seems like a really good movie or TV show kind of thing. It's really cool. Shit. Well, guys, I think this is pretty grim. I feel like we should probably go inside and see if anyone we know is still left alive inside. If we can get inside. Are there other bodies on the door? Can we get inside? Can I check?
So do me a favor. Do a quick perception check.
Okay.
As you're approaching the door.
All of us, or just them?
If anyone else is getting to the door, do that perception check.
I'll go on it.
I'll go. Shoot. I got 21, baby.
Okay. Am I getting everybody else's rolls?
Did you get my roll?
Oh yeah, sorry. It just wasn't, for whatever reason, wasn't coming over to my iPad. Yes. So y'all did pretty good. So you actually walk around the building and you do see that most of the doors and windows are all barred shut. As you approach the door, you can faintly see Seducius. You can faintly see that there is like a glowing tealish outline. And it's a little hard, but from the right angle, you can almost see that it seems to be this like arcane rune scrawled into the door. It's barely visible in the storm, but you can see that there seems to be some kind of magical writing scried on the door. The rest of you, as you're going around the building trying to see through it, you can tell that most of the doors and windows are shut. There is one open window on the second story around the back of the building. In fact, let's do this real quick. Since you've gotten there, they're done. Let's put Flux out here first. So Flux, you're at the back of the building. You can kind of see that there are two windows leading into it. The window, this window. This window is open, the one you can kind of see into.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
How'd you get to do that, bro? Magic?
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
Whoa, look at this little upgrade
Like
over here.
the vision on it is like dope.
Oh yes, I don't always have that feature turned on because sometimes it doesn't make sense, but sometimes it does. So Seducius and Celeste, you're at the front door. Torn, you're kind of still around the side looking around. You can see that again on the walls of the building. There are all those folks that are impaled. So different places that you can kind of see, like let me just mark doors real quick for you. So doors are marked in green. There's a door here that you remember goes into the courtyard, that kind of green X there. There's the front door right in front of Celeste and Seducius's character, which you can, you can see like a faint outline of some writing. There's a door around the back that takes you into kind of the kitchen. And then Flux, I have you kind of looking at the second story, and you can see that there's the only open window is right in front of you that you're looking in through.
Okay. If I yell, can they hear me?
It would be pretty tough over the storm, but you could give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I have those sending stones, don't I?
You do.
Yes,
I think
I have
Torn
one of
has
them.
the other one, yeah.
Torn has the other one? Okay, I want to use my sending stone to dispatch this Torn to intercom with my friend.
Just walk your ass around the building.
Sass me again, pretty boy.
Hi, Flex.
Sass me again. My dog even wants to bite your face off. She's like, shut the fuck up. She's like, shut up, fool. Say something to me. Yeah, I'm gonna use my sending stone. What? I have nothing for you.
He's like, why don't you send a stone to me?
Why are you yelling at me? Okay, you can get an attitude, but you're gonna go right outside. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Torin. Hey, Torin, are you there?
Hello. I'm here.
Hi. Hello. Hey, come around back. There's an open window back here. Maybe we can get you to come up through. Maybe you could shapeshift or something. I'm gonna tell the others too. Tell the others. Yeah. Tell the others. Tell the others.
All right, Zendri, follow me.
Okay, so Zendri will go with you. I'm just gonna you just tell me what you want Zendri to do for the most part, and I'll just play along. But yes, Zendri. Zendri does follow around to the other side, as does Torin. Alrighty. In fact, I'm just gonna do something real quick.
I feel like I want to touch the door.
Yeah, I just feel like I kind of love how we just left those people impaled on the door.
Yeah, they're dead.
Not even trying to save them.
I mean, what you guys want to do is up to you.
It's true.
So,
we're on a mission.
Flux, Zendri, and Torin are around the back of the door, and Seducius and Celeste are still at the very front entrance into kind of like the little foyer that you remember. Seducius, you said you want to touch the door?
I feel like I just want to touch it and see is it just magically locked? I see a glowing thing. I don't know. I don't understand it. I just want to touch the door.
Yeah. Touch it with what?
No, not tonight.
There's this little lock hole, little keyhole. He's like,
okay, so you touch the door and nothing happens. You can kind of, while the inscription seems like it's carved, you don't feel a scratch on it. It looks very magical in nature. Do me a favor, roll an Arcana check. You're not sure what this does. Although I do want to check one quick thing, actually.
Just turning the knob obviously is not going to work.
You try to turn it and it's locked.
Okay, cool. Well, Celeste, I think we can't get in here, so I don't know where everyone else went. I think they left us, but we should probably walk around and find another way in, because maybe the other guys are inside already.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Okay, so you guys are going around the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you two head into the back area.
gotta find my cat real quick. Hold on.
Like your actual
That was
cat?
random. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's so cool.
Hey, is this? Wait, maybe I missed it, but is this supposed to be a top floor and bottom floor? Is that where there's a separation in the middle?
Yep, exactly. Yep, totally right. So right now,
Okay.
I have you kind of on the second floor half because you're looking at that second story window. But yes, you are correct, Sus.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of the first time we've done one where line of sight is really important. So I don't usually have this turned on.
Like a cave type setting would be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, we found everyone. Where'd you guys go? You left us.
Hey, I found an open window. You guys were no help at the front of this place, front of the building. God damn.
Well, that's because Seducius was trying to touch the door inappropriately, so.
I just
Doesn't surprise me.
want to see if I could speak softly to the door. Maybe it would open up. I don't know.
Did you at least try to help the people that are impaled to the door? Maybe they could have helped you or given you something, or I don't know. You could have saved their lives.
No, they're barely alive. It was too gross. I couldn't do it.
I can't tell if that was Seducius or Craig talking.
I mean, is there a distinction?
Fair point. Here.
Mighty rock. Where's the line?
I think one of them probably looked like a spider, and that's probably why he freaked
Oh
out.
my god.
Go away.
Yeah.
Go away. Go.
Yeah, Flux, if you want to go do your, magical lay hands on one of them and see if they can bring him back to life, by all means. Lay
Well-
your hands wherever you want to.
Okay. God. Well, let's check this out a little bit more. I mean, you just said that they were halfway dead, right?
They're
Probably,
What
sorry, you're
would you
talking to
rather
him.
me
Okay.
do? What would you rather me do? Do you want me to save that for one of you punk asses whenever you guys get in trouble, or what? You want to save it on these guys? Use it on these fools? What do you want me to do?
probably lay your hands on me right now because my health
Exactly.
is
So
up.
just calm your tits, okay?
Actually, while we're on the topic of health, Seducius, did you actually add up the hit die that you rolled and add it back to your health?
No.
So you should do that before you decide to have her waste her stuff.
I'm not wasting my stuff. No, not for him. No.
I'm rolling 3d8s and adding 2 to each of them.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, I could say roll 3. Look at that.
I know, isn't it cool?
So I rolled 3. So basically, I'm going to add 6 to this.
Yep. So that's
Oh.
yeah. Add that back to your life. So
Okay.
yeah, I
So-
mean you're almost back to full with
Yeah.
that.
Perfect. Yeah, you know what, Flux? I feel pretty good. You can save those hands of yours for another time of your choosing.
Well, they're probably already dead now, so I'd rather just go in there and figure out how we can save our own skins. We've done enough trying to save other people.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so
How big is this window opening?
It's a pretty regular sized window. All of you could fit through it if you went like one by one. I would say like it's maybe 2 feet by 2.5 feet tall. Pretty standard window. It is odd that it's
who's
open.
got rope? Who's got rope?
Do we need rope?
I have rope, I'm pretty sure.
What do you need rope for?
You trying to like tie it on us and like let someone go in?
Well,
and...
it's the second floor. It's the second
I
story.
wouldn't
window
trust.
that's
I wouldn't trust Torn with rope at all.
Here, let's go on top and I'll see how high he can go. And then
Yeah,
drop
I don't think so. I'll hold on to yours this time.
him. Alright.
I'll go first.
Okay. How are you getting up there?
Oh shit.
Are you gonna sneak into this place or what? You guys?
Yeah, I know. Torn, you've got the sending stone, right? I've got the other one. Do you want to like sneak your ass up there and let us know if you got the all clear, and then like dangle some rope or something? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, can't you just turn into a bird, Torn, and fly up there or something?
Yeah. I could do that. I also have a spell that keeps us pass without a trace. We're kind of sneaky if you want to sneak in there.
Or, let me see. Do I even have spell slots right now? Hold on.
We need like
Mm.
we need like a Doctor Strange who can like astral project themselves into.
Well, I can misty step into some things, but
I just love the name of that
Misty
spell. I just have to say
It's called
Misty
Misty Step.
I'm gonna
What
misty
does
step
it
off.
It's
That's
the
basically
dance.
like, yeah, like when you're drunk, you're misty stepping. Like that's what happens.
No,
That's gonna be the next T-shirt.
it's gonna be like this.
So T-shirts on the docket right now are "Go flux yourself" and like some misty stepping like drunken bar.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
I-
faded we were misty stepping.
We misty stepping. I hate you both so much. I can misty step into. I can't do it with a straight face now.
So I will say the window is probably about 15 feet above you. So you
Okay.
can see straight in, if any angle that you go through. Are you trying to go into a certain spot of the room?
Well, wait, is there a wall in front of us, like a stone wall, or?
Yeah, so it's a stone wall. There's also windows, like 2 windows on the first floor. They're closed, and you can also see into them. The first floor looks like it looks into the kitchen, but those windows are closed. This window is open, and it's about 15 feet above you. And the room looks relatively large, like a bedroom.
I can actually open up like stone walls too if we need to just bust through the first floor.
Wait, what? When did you get
I
that?
have
Level
Yeah,
8, motherfucker.
yeah, let's go. Stone shape, baby. So I can like mold like create like a door basically in
You can
stone.
create
Like-
portals.
Like Harry Potter?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I got
not
the,
exactly
I got the,
like
I got the 3 thunderbolt things on my head, lightning bolts on my head.
I can touch objects that are within 5 feet and shape them to my liking if they're made out of stone, basically.
That's all. Yeah,
You're a
let's do
wizard.
that.
You're a
Yeah,
wizard,
let's try it.
Torin.
I've been wanting to use this one, dude. I don't know if it's a good idea just to go up or go through, but how about we just blast through right under the window?
Like on the second level still, or on the first one?
So on the first level, let's just go, like, let me just create, like, a door. It says I can shape a stone door or frame seal.
That's dope.
To have 2 hinges and a
yeah.
latch.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you
To
want to
just
do
open
it
up underneath.
in the first floor? Okay.
Yeah, first floor right under that window. Let's just go through there and then we can kind of, like, sneak around.
All right. So you do that. I just got to check one quick thing.
That's a 4th level spell for me.
That was stone shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically open up a stone kind of portal into what is very clearly the kitchen. In fact, let's do this real
Ooh.
quick. We're just gonna say this part goes away. So you can just step right into the kitchen now. But as you step in there, you
cooking.
actually see that there are two cultists standing in here that have like these capes on. And as this thing like starts to, they turn around and they're super surprised. They were kind of like running back and forth, seemingly trying to get information. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
You need to make a T-shirt that says if you wanna. Wait, what's that? How does that Spice Girls song go? Like, if you want to get.
If you want to be my lover,
Yeah, if you want to be my lover, you have to roll initiative. That's what the shirt needs to say.
That's dumb, and I love it.
It's better when they're dumb.
I love it so much.
Oh
We
my
still need a
God.
Krabasis shirt.
I do need to make a crab. It's just I just gotta get the art right. That's the hard part.
Okay. I rolled an 11, just so you know, my initiative.
All right, 11 for Flux. Let's see, we got Torin. I got a 6.
Here. You want this, Marie?
Seducius got a 9.
You can have the whole thing.
Celeste, I'm not seeing your rolls for whatever reason. What'd you get?
Yeah, I know. I just realized I rolled a 13. I just realized I'm supposed to be in Chrome doing it. That's why you can't see it.
You can do
So
it
I'm-
in
I'm
Safari
looking up
too,
now, but I got a 15.
but I can show you how to do that later. They have a Safari extension now, which is good.
Yeah.
What did Zendri get?
Your head- Dude, I miss it. It's not the same.
Yeah, where's it? Where's it at?
Yeah, with your fluffy headphones.
Oh, I gotta find them. The kids put them somewhere, and I couldn't find them last time. I'll find them for the next session.
The nuggets are still in the bag.
That's for you.
All right.
Nicole, how's everybody doing over there? Is anybody getting choked out? Are they okay?
What, my kids? Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're fine. I sent them a really threatening text. I was like, first of all, not cool. Second of all, tomorrow's your sister's birthday. We're not flexing around in this house.
I was sitting next to Nicole earlier, and her daughter Melody sent her a really funny text message. So,
Oh boy.
well, funny to me, not to the actual parent. But
It was,
Fair enough.
it was funny to me. It was funny to me because I know what the extent of like what goes on, and it's like I like replayed it in my mind of what I thought happened, and it was probably just something very like
Yeah.
like a punch.
She said her brother Evan like choked her out.
Oh jeez.
and then like right as she's showing it to me, Evan sends her a text, and he says like that she pulled on him. Like it's so good.
Oh boy.
It's the
Anyway.
touching me.
Sorry.
All right, so to set the scene that you have right now, in front of you, you've got this open kitchen now. This basically like a 5-foot doorway that I've marked in kind of magenta for you. Just imagine that whole wall is gone. Torin has stepped in. There are 2 cultists that are turning around, a little surprised. They kind of are first to react seeing this, and the first one on the left, you hear cry out, "Boss, there's more of them. Be ready." And it's going to be his turn first, and he is going to go for Torin first thing. So he is going to try and hit you, Torin, with his dagger a couple of times. Let's see if he does.
At me, bro.
First one hits. Second one misses. You take 4 points of damage.
Ready. Could have been worse.
Am I supposed to be seeing more than 2 of them on the screen? Because I see a lot listed on the side.
Right now, you only see the 2.
Oh, there's a lot lined up.
I know. Bono's in there too. You see that? You too. He's in there.
Okay.
He's a cultist.
How do you know it's not the edge? Chill.
The other one sees Torin charge in, but there's others behind him. So I think he's going to also go in on Torin. Let's see if he hits.
I mean, are we not right behind him? That we're still over on the side?
You are right behind him. You should be right behind him.
Oh.
Anyway. This one has a scimitar, but doesn't look like he's in as much of a garb as the other one. So this one doesn't look quite as powerful, but this one misses. That'll end his turn, bring us to one of the other cultists who is going to try and charge in from the room. How can he get to you? Doesn't have a great way of doing it, so he's going to have to go this way. Okay, so that'll stop him. He's going to use full action to get there. And just turn. This one will charge forward. And run through the swinging door and come down. I think that finishes his turn. This one will do the same thing. He can get to you. And he's going to go after you as well, Torin. This one is a cultist like before.
So the C is for cultist. What does the U stand for?
So the U, think of it this way. The U ones are actually the less powerful ones. The C ones are the ones that seem to have more of like the Talos garb. They seem to be a little bit more tough and hardy. In fact, this one is going to stop here. And he is going to start kind of waving his hands, and he's going to cast a spell. Torin, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, hit him with it.
Okay, so as he kind of waves his hands around, he kind of like shoves them in together in kind of this like cage formation. And for a moment, you feel your arms lock up and you can't move, and you feel like you're just about to fall over backwards without being able to control yourself. And at the last second, kind of catch it, and you're like able to shake it off. And this paralysis he was trying to cast on you is ineffective. But that'll bring us to the other person who will charge in another direction and use his full action to do that as well. That'll end his turn. Celeste, that brings us to you. You do see this open kitchen in front of you, Torin being attacked on all sides by several of the different leveled cultists.
Okay. How big is the opening? Like the whole purple thing is the opening?
We'll say yes.
Color?
It's a little bit smaller than that, but we'll say yes for the time being.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to defend my buddy over here with a little. Let me see. Come on. I'm gonna do a third level lightning bolt. I'm gonna be able to get.
Oh yeah, you
U4,
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
I
be
feel
able
like get U4, U3, and C1.
Yeah. totally.
Right, if I just move up like right there, so that way I don't get flux by accident.
Again.
Yeah, I might recommend.
Well, that last one was on purpose, but yeah.
I might recommend actually moving up a little bit closer, because at that location you'll actually probably end up hitting Torin.
Oh, really? Okay.
Actually, no. I stand corrected. I was wrong. You're good there. Yeah, that'll do. You'll miss Torin.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, so that's a DC 14 for you.
Yes.
Is it dexterity?
A dexterity, yeah.
First one fails. Second one fails. Third one makes it. So the U's are going to take full damage. C1 is going to take half damage.
All right. There we go.
Let me know what you got.
Should be rolling automatically here.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. 31. Awesome. All right. So the cultists in front of you, as they get hit by this giant lightning bolt flying out, just like are on the floor, crispy and fried, still kind of having some of the electricity move their bodies, but their eyes are lifeless. They're dead. The one in the back doesn't quite take as much, but still quite a bit. And he is also writhing in pain, really weakened from that giant attack. But anything else on your turn, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. I'll bring us to the other one. He's just going to smash in. Stop here. That'll end his turn. That'll bring us to Zendri. Zendri, first thing she's going to do, let's see. I think she wants to go for a buff approach because you guys seem to be in a pretty good position. No one's too beaten up yet. So what do we have?
Can she try and hit cultist number 2 with her crossbow or what?
She can try if you'd like her to do that. She'd have to move in a little bit. It might be kind of hard, but let me see. Do you guys want her to be more damagey in this particular fight, or do you want her to like stand back and support you guys?
What kind of buff does she have? I don't even know.
There's a few. She can kind of give everyone a little extra health, like a good chunk of people some extra temporary health points. She can also, queue up Meow Meow. She's got some other spells in there that can give you like some bonuses to your dice rolls.
Okay. Here, up to you guys.
I feel like we're on a roll with these guys. I feel like we would just want Zendri to go in and kill him.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Zendri's going to do that then.
Whoops.
She's going to charge in. First thing she's going to do is queue up Meow Meow. Let's do
Hey,
that.
did the G1 guy go before me?
Yes.
Did he just move? Is that...
You don't know where he is.
Oh.
You don't see him yet. So we'll say Meow Meow is this anchor because I think that looks cool. Why not? So she summons Meow Meow, and then she is going to go in with her mace on this dude. And she, I believe, hits. Oh, yeah, that just hits. And she will do 6 points of damage to this dude. Nice big hit. Still standing pretty tall, not the worst, but that'll end her turn and bring us to Flex.
All right. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use this new spell. What's called Bless.
Yeah.
And I want to bless 3 of us with this spell. So I think, who has the lowest hit points right now? So we didn't take a long rest, so we still have like...
The person who looks the bloodiest, I will say, is
Okay.
Zendri.
Okay. And then who's next? Like in order. If you had to take worst to best and for the top 3.
Zendri looks the worst, although still pretty good.
Okay.
And then Torin, and then Celeste.
Okay, those are my 3 that I'm gonna give bless to.
Okay.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
You have the funniest spell names.
I didn't choose them.
So just remind you that they have bless on there. Bless is a D4 for them, right?
Yeesh.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Just getting a couple D4 set aside so I remember. Okay, so Flux, anything else on your turn?
Nope. I think I'm okay. I want to wait for these other fools to show up before I start really throwing down.
All right, Seducius, that brings us to you. You've got a couple dead cultists in there. Zendri's inside, swinging her mace around, causing some damage.
I can move myself like over this dead U4, like next to Torn,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, you just can step over his body.
Cool. I'm gonna step right
on
over
him.
it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do some dissonant whispers over to C1.
Okay. DC 15, I think, yes?
Wisdom 15, yeah.
He fails.
Dope.
Nice. Okay. As you kind of play on your lute, kind of walk in over this corpse at the same time, pulling your lute in front of you, kind of like stepping over this body and just playing this like really sickening chord. This dude just like retches up his life. He's puking out his soul and he crumples to his knees dead.
I want to react to my music, actually.
It's like moments of clarity isn't even that great of a name, and then he dies.
Oh my
Well, that's
God.
not his name anymore.
That makes it even funnier.
That's the whole purpose. That's why it's a funny joke. Just kidding, guys. You were really nice. Sorry.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they're gonna sue Nate now. Defamation of character or something.
If you can't joke about it, what else can you do with your life? All right, Seducius, anything else on your turn, sir?
No, I feel like we're in good shape, so I'm not gonna do any of my mantles of majesty yet.
All right, so that'll end Seducius' turn. Bring us to another one of these fanatics who is going to use the remainder of his turn to get kind of within eye shot of you guys. And he is going to... Oh, that's that other one. Okay, so no, he'll just charge forward. Cool. That'll end his turn. Torn, that brings us back top of the round. It's your turn, sir.
All right, I'm gonna kind of weak sauce, right? What? Do I have a good one in front of me or a bad one? The C's are bad.
The C's are the stronger ones, yeah. Not that
Oh,
they're
they're the stronger
particularly tough, but
Great.
they're a little stronger, yeah.
I'm just gonna hit him with the long sword.
All right, roll to hit, sir.
All right.
Nice.
16.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Nine points. 9 points of damage. All right, with that and the original hit from Zendri, he's doing pretty badly, this guy. But that will end your turn, Torin. Bring us back to him. In an act of desperation, he's just going to unload. So he is going to cast... What are you going to cast, sir? Yeah, I guess we'll just do Inflict Wounds. Little Inflict Wounds on Zendri, since she's in front of him. And that's just a roll to hit, I think, on Inflict Wounds, right? Yeah. Roll to hit with a +30. Oh. Someone be ready to heal Zendri. He got a natural 20. So 3d10 times 2. I just want to check something. Inflict wounds. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Oh, man. Okay. Zendri takes 40 points of damage. And
God.
she is instantly dead.
What kind of crazy attack was this?
Wow.
They have terrible health, but really good attack.
Yeah, like I said, he was just going to unload.
I'm
Actually,
gonna guess your math was wrong here.
it's 3d10 and he got a natural 20. That's why.
He did 4 damage to me. He did 40 damage to her.
Yeah, it's because he swung his scimitar at you, or his dagger at you and missed. He didn't know what was the deal.
No.
Zendri actually recognizes this attack as she does it because she uses it herself. It's her big damage dealer too. But Zendri is down, which also means the Meow Meow is down. That'll end his turn and bring us to one of these other cultists who is going to also fly in, use the full action to dash. That'll also use the full action. And in the doorway now, you actually recognize a figure. As one of the like second in command, this kind of burly former sailor named Bacchus, that you met on your very first game night, who claimed he was a retired sailor and was just looking for a place to work. But you see him in the background. He can't do anything else with his turn, so he'll stop there. That brings us to Sless.
A two-timing bastard.
You just leave Zendri to dead because she's not here, or do we get her?
It's kind of up to you.
I'm just kidding. We should get her.
Actually, I need to check one quick thing about necrotic damage. But yeah, while I'm doing that, Slash, feel free to go.
Well, what doorway? Because I don't see. Is he behind C1 where like that dead body is? Or
if you look where U1 is, he's straight up in front of him. So here, I'll move him just into view so you can kind of see him. So this is him.
Okay.
He's like right behind him there.
Okay, so I can hit him.
Yes, you can get an angle on him. It might be kind of hard because Sless is in the way, or Seducius is in the way, but you could try to get in there and get an angle on him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not shooting a spell through me again, fucker.
Hey, you're like, hey, all my 3rd and 4th level slots are filled now, dude. So I can't do as much damage. But I am going to. Let me see. Well, can I get through there and send next to Seducius? Like, can I go like right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do that, and then straight ahead, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna use Burning Hands.
Okay. So that's a 15-foot cone. We'll make that this orange color here. Okay. DC 15? 14.
14. Dexterity 14.
The one right in front of you just makes it. That's the only one you can really hit with it.
Oh wait, I can't see. I can't get to the guy.
He's just at a range of 15 feet from you. If you want to go up a little closer, you could hit him.
Yeah, I thought I was
dead,
supposed to
so
hit
you
him.
can go on top of him.
Yeah, then that means you'd have to get. Sorry, delete that. That means you'd have to get up like here.
Okay, then yeah, that's where I want to be.
Okay. So you said it was 14.
Dexterity 14.
He makes his save, so he'll take half damage. So go ahead and roll.
Killing me here. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna re-roll both those ones.
For sure. Go for it.
So I've got 10 and then D6. Cool, 14. And then one more. 1. So 15.
15 points. All right. So first one, I think he succeeded as well, but even still.
I think they both did, you said.
So the one right in front of you is just about dead. In fact, he only had 1 hit point left, so I'll just say he's dead, just for brevity. But Bacchus barely seems phased. You get the sense he's the strongest one of this lot. But Celeste, anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay, that'll bring us back to the other one who was behind him. He is going to charge around his leader here. Can he make it? Actually, he's going to come in on this side. Does he have any range? No, and he'll just stop there then. Well, he'll use this for his action to get closer then. He's going to come in on you guys. All right, that brings us to Zendri. Zendri is going to make her first saving throw, which she fails. I really don't want to kill her while she's not here. So if anyone can help me with that, I'd really appreciate it.
I can try.
So 1 failure. Okay. That'll end Zendry's turn.
You're
Back to
up.
Flux.
Okay. I got it. I'm moving closer to Zendry, right into this little shenanigan.
Do you want to? Yeah. If you want to be in there, perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
I want to use. So if I do lay on hands pull, that doesn't take my action, correct?
Lay on hands does take an action, but it doesn't take a spell slot. But it does take an action.
Okay. Because I'm deciding on whether or not I should cast Bane on these guys so that you guys can continue to attack. Or
I'll cast Bane after you do this.
okay, you've got Bane. Dope. Okay, so I'm gonna use my lay on hands pool for Zendry.
How much are you giving
I have 40 and she lost 40. How much does she need to be somewhat okay?
That is up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give her all 40 then.
Okay.
Dope.
So just like this big, as you kind of like shove your hand into this. You want to hold off a little bit? You tell me how much you're putting.
I don't think I have it. I don't think from the last time because we didn't take a long rest.
You did it.
And I used it on you guys the last time.
I can tell you how much you have left.
I have nothing left.
Did you use it all? I don't think you used it all.
I did. I had to save two people last time.
Oh, you just
drank your 40?
Did you just not mark it?
No, it's on my thing, on my character sheet. It says I have 4. I can't add anything.
No, that was full.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, am I full?
Yeah, from what I saw, it was, unless you didn't mark it down.
Okay, never mind. So, okay, yes, I'm giving her all 40.
Okay, so you just like shove your like hand up in the sky and like do a little prayer to Bahamut, and you like your colleagues here see this like silvery dragon like and just like shoved down through your hand and into Zendry, who like takes this big breath awake, and she gets 40 health points back, which does do a pretty good amount of healing to her. And she pops right back onto her feet, ready to go. But you have no more lay on hands, just so you
Sorry, guys. Don't fuck this up, you guys.
That's right. Zendry can heal us now, too.
Okay, so Flux, that's your action. Anything else on your turn?
Like running from the storm.
Let me see. Bonus action. I want to throw out my Vow of Enmity on U5, which is Homeboy. That's the strongest, the Bacchus guy.
Bacchus is actually you're not in line of sight with him.
I can't see him, so I'm gonna because since C2 is almost done, I'm gonna put Vow of Enmity on U5.
Okay. So it is on U5.
Yep.
Okay. So Vow of Enmity's on him. All right, that'll end Flux's turn. Bring us back to Seducius. Seducius, you can see Bacchus a little bit in front of you. Hold on, let me actually fix that map a little bit just so it's a little easier for you guys to see. Let's do this. Okay. So you can see into that area now a little bit more. There's still a wall there, so just keep that in mind. But through that open space, you can see Bacchus. You can't see the one hiding behind the wall. But Seducius, that's yours.
Lord. Yeah, well, I am going to try and cast Bane. And it says I can cast it up to 3 creatures, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'll try for the 2 in the room and then Bacchus and see how that goes.
All right, DC 15.
Yes, sir.
The first, who are you trying to hit? The 2 in the room and then Bacchus?
Yep.
C2 makes his save. U5 fails his save. And Bacchus makes his save.
Okay. Well, there's that. And then feeling like we're getting in a hairier situation, I will give out my Mantle of Majesty. Or Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
Flux, what's your life at? Are you full?
I'm at 51 hit points out of 60, so I'm okay. I'll be fine. But don't forget, Zendri, Torin, and Bless all have Bless on them too.
What did that do when you cast that?
Bless.
It's kind of like inspiration, but it instead of giving them a D6, it gives them a D4.
And they have temporary hit points too, or no?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll still do my Mantle of Inspiration because I'll give everyone 8 temporary hit points as we continue battle. But you're good on your hit points.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give them to other people.
Yeah, so I'll do it for Flux, Torn, and Celeste. The Mantle of
You mean Zendri, Torin, and
or,
Celeste?
yeah. Sorry, Zendri, Torn, and
I'm good.
Yep.
All right, so
Don't waste a good surprise on me.
what are the? How many temporary hit points does she get?
8. Also, no one ever says that to me, Flux.
I find it so hard to believe.
Don't we all?
Actually, there's another line from that movie that would fit you right now.
What is it?
Wait, when he tells the girl that breaks up with him, like, I hope you enjoy his old balls. All over his face.
From Big
Old
Daddy.
wrinkly balls.
Old wrinkly balls and saggy skin. He has a 5-year plan.
Plan. Oh, so
Yeah, what is it? Don't die.
Oh man,
That's like my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
it's a good one though.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, Seducious. Then, I think that Zendri is going to take advantage of that, and she is going to back out of the building and then get behind Celeste. Because she's got Mantle of Inspiration, she doesn't get an opportunity attack, so she's going to sneak around. Torin and Celeste, you guys want to do anything else with that movement bonus?
Well, I do.
You can move 30 feet in any direction without triggering an opportunity attack.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm gonna do that.
Go in that room and like queue yourself up for a good spot for Bacchus.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, can I do? Oh, yeah. Where's somebody move?
Yeah, can I get near that dude?
Do you want to get like right up in his grill?
Yeah, it's close. Like, well, kind of close. Yeah.
You've got a couple of choices here. You could get through. You can go through this door that leads you around to the bar, and that would get you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get actually right next to him.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to just get like right on the other side of that door.
Just like right
so
here.
Still like behind. No, like behind the bar.
Oh, like over
Like,
here.
like,
Okay.
left. Yeah, like over there. Yeah,
Totes.
perfect.
Yeah.
Who-
Good,
yeah,
good.
whose turn is it right now? Who's
It's
about to be
still Seducius' turn, but I'm assuming it's done. So it's
Yeah,
about to be
Oh,
yours,
cool.
Torin.
That's good. Okay, yeah, that's a good spot for me then.
Okay. So Torin, your turn. Good
All right,
combo
I'm
on
gonna
that,
turn
guys.
into
That
a-
was clever. Nice.
Dude,
I
turn
want to turn
into a
into a
snake.
bear.
Oh.
I'm turning into a bear, dude. I'm just gonna claw the shit out of him.
All right. So Torin is
Like
a
Baloo, dude. A
Bare
little
necessities, bitch.
dude.
Worry about
all right. So you turn into a bear. What would you like to do as a bear, sir?
All right, let me pull up the bear real quick, dude.
do that dance again.
Dude, I used to watch that movie nonstop, bro. He does that all the time.
He does it a lot.
So good.
I feel like there's not
So
a lot.
good.
There's not enough Baloo memes in the world. I feel like we need more.
Oh, yeah. Bare necessity. Yeah, that's my dad usually he tells me the story about it all the time because of Turner. He's like, dude, I can't wait till you watch a movie. I had to watch Jungle Book like 1,000 times with you.
I can't wait to
Alright,
see like
yeah.
what Turner's movie is, like what he attaches
Yeah.
himself to.
I just hope it's not like something stupid.
It's
Trying to get
gonna-
him
Some-
into like Pokemon or something cool, you know?
Yeah. My son was obsessed with E.T. for like the longest time as a little kid.
Oh, wait.
He loved
That's
E.T.
scary.
I haven't shown them that yet.
Just know it's gonna be YouTube random ass videos.
Sure.
Way
Oh.
more than you want it to
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
be. You're gonna be begging for anything with the plot line. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I am a brown bear. So I'm gonna do claw.
Okay.
For sure. Oh, he can do multi-attack, so I'll start with the claw.
Okay.
Um,
Are you going for Bacchus or are you going for U2?
Bacchus.
Okay.
I want to do, it's a +6 to hit.
So roll a d20 at 6.
That's 8 + 6, so 14.
14. Oops, sorry, on the wrong screen. That misses actually. He's kind of armored up now. You actually see he's got some of that same kind of armor that was made before, and like your claw just kind of scrapes along it, not able to get in and penetrate.
What the?
Dang. Should I try to bite him too then?
Yep,
That's fine.
Yep, you got multi-attack. You can use both.
Do that. 7 plus, shoot, what was it? 6 again. Maybe 13.
13 misses. Not
Dang.
enough. Not enough to get through him as he kind of like deftly parries away and fights you off. Anything else on your turn, Torn? That was action and bonus action, I think. So.
Yeah, that should be all.
All right. So that'll bring us back to the cultist that killed Zendri. Just want to check if he's got any of that attack left. Oh, he sure does. So he is going to fucking keep going to town, I guess. Seeing that worked the first time, he is going to get up into Flux's grill and yell, "Talos, damn you!" And he tries and grabs you and does this and tries to do the same thing he did to Zendri with the little inflict wounds action.
Don't I have the mark of the beast or something? Don't I have like the 3 like lightning bolts?
That's a bad thing. You don't want that. He does hit you. But it's not a critical hit.
Wouldn't he be like, "Oh, you're one of our"? I could be like, "Oh, look."
She says after she like started smacking the other cultists. Okay, you take 15 points of damage, Flux, as he is managing to grab you, and you feel this like necrosis creep up your arm.
Ew, David.
Ew, David. I just finished that too. It's such a good show.
Ew, David.
All right, that'll end its turn. Bring us to one of the other cultists.
Bono.
I'm gonna say, seeing that he's got the bear seems to be pretty well handled by Bacchus. He's gonna go up into Sless, and he's just gonna try to swing his scimitar at Sless. Sless, he does hit you. You take 4 points of damage.
And the new U2 album is automatically downloaded to your phone.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, that was the worst.
It was actually a good album. Everyone was stupid.
Well, I'm gonna use
Only
Hellish
you would
against
say
this
that.
guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna light him up. So
He does
Just, like,
fail
making
his
you
saving
feel
throw.
strong.
perfect. Well, he's about to get torched, and he's gonna regret attacking me. Here we go. Well, all right. I'm gonna Wait, is that? Oh, that's a 10. Never mind. Perfect. Yeah, 23. That guy's
Okay.
charred up.
Yeah, he just erupts in flames as soon as the scimitar touches you, almost like your blood ignites, and it kind of trickles down his scimitar into him, and he's just screaming in agony, and is a pile of ash on the ground. He is dead. That'll end its turn, obviously, because he's dead. And that brings us to Bacchus. Bacchus. What does he want to do? Okay. Bacchus is going to see this bear, kind of see him kind of unsling like this little shield that he's got on it, and he's going to turn around to you and he says, "Oi, I told you folks you should have stayed away from this place." And he's just going to take his shield and just crack it right into the bear. First one, I think misses. What's your armor class as a bear, friend?
Shoot. It is 11.
And are you a large creature or a medium
It's
creature?
a large.
Okay, so
Large.
he does. You see, he's kind of like trying to push you with it, but it doesn't have an effect because you're so big. You don't take any damage because he technically missed, but he's gonna try and like hold that shield there and kind of find a couple places to jab his spear in, and he's gonna hit you twice with it. The first one misses. Man, he's not rolling too hot. Come on, Bacchus, do some things. The second one does hit. You're gonna take 7 points of damage to your bear from that spear. Oh, sorry, 11 points of damage.
11. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still kicking.
All right, that will. I think Bacchus is pretty smart. He's gonna try to stop Celeste from getting an angle. He's just gonna move up a little bit. That'll bring us to Celeste.
Perfect. He can go wherever he wants because I am going to do a little catapult action on him.
Okay.
So I don't need an angle.
DC 14.
Which is Dexterity 14.
He fails.
Perfect. Roll that bad boy. $12 points.
12 points of damage. Nice. So you see one of these stones that you have kind of fly into him. And it does kind of like wing him off. His shield kind of flies back a little bit. You see that it kind of got a little bit under his armor. But he's able to shake it off and kind of spit back at you unfazed as you see his eyes kind of crackle just a little bit. That'll end your turn, Sless.
Yes.
That'll bring us back to one of the cultists who is closest to Seducius. So he will go after Seducius with his scimitar. Seducius, you got a natural 20. So you're going to take 8 points of damage.
Doesn't my Bane do anything to him? Oh,
Actually, that's a good point. He does. Bane subtracts 4, I think. Thank you for reminding me. I just got to check one quick thing on Bane. What level did you cast Bane at, just so I know?
It was just at level 1.
Level 1, okay. First level on Bane. Yeah, so he will not get a natural 20. He will still hit you, though, but it won't be a natural 20. So you're only going to take 4 points of damage.
Yeah. Dope.
Every time you cast Bane, you have to do it in Bane's voice.
I cast Bane. Oh no, my critical has been robbed. All right, that'll end his turn and bring us to Zendri. Zendri is not having any of this shit because her Meow Meow got sent away. So she is, I think, going to go for this cultist as well. And she's just going to go for a... Let's see what spells she's got left. I just want to make sure I don't rob her too much. She's going to go for a little Sacred Flame because that's a pretty good one for her. Ooh, he definitely fails. So she does 16 points of damage, and as this like golden light enshrouds this cultist, he topples to the floor dead. Zendri says, "Fuck you," in her cat dialect. And then I think that's all for now. So we'll see there. Flux, that brings us back to you.
Okay. I'm going to try to kill this C2 fool. I had Vow of Enmity on the guy that just died, huh? U5, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But C2 still has Bane on him, correct?
Correct.
Yeah! Alright, I'm just going to attack him with my longsword. Just going to show him what we're all about.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Lay it on
9.
the table.
I got 9.
Miss.
Sure. Sure it
Okay.
did.
You still have an extra attack, though.
Sure, of course it did. Oh, I guess you're right, I do. You are correct. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. Come on, guys. 14.
13?
14.
14, that hits.
Alright. Let's do... Eight points of damage.
All right. This dude, you just cleave his arm right off, and he grabs it in pain and falls out backwards dead.
Yes.
Another cultist done. Anything else on your turn, Flux?
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the door because I want to try to help get this Bacchus guy to back the fuck up.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right. That'll bring us to Seducius then.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over this dead body of C1. I am going to attempt to cast blindness on Bacchus,
Alrighty.
which is 15.
Come here, you. Wisdom saving throw or charisma?
Wisdom.
Said 15.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled a 14 plus 1. He succeeds.
What a fuck.
Dislike.
Yeah, dude.
For sure,
So
Nate
much
fucking
dislike.
dice, right?
Interesting. Nate's dice don't roll on the screen.
Yeah.
Just saying. You keep going, the DM's gonna kill all of you.
Damn. I think.
Yeah, if only that Bane was successful, you should really be more mad at him.
Yeah. Side torn. I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration since you're up next.
Okay. So
What does that
Torin,
do?
remember you have a D6 in of extra to you. So anytime you do an attack roll or a saving throw or an ability check, you can add that 1d6 extra to it. But that will end Seducius' turn and take you back to Torin. Torin, you are still a bear, I presume, yes?
Yes.
Perfect.
I am gonna get just behind him so you guys have some room to attack him. And then I'm going to do the same thing, the multi-attack. So let me roll the hit. Actually, I should do this on the screen because it's a D20 plus. So 17.
17 just hits.
Is that okay? I don't know what his thing. Does that help for this roll or my damage roll?
It will help for. It doesn't work for damage. It would help for the roll to hit, but you don't need it
Roll
on this
hit,
one
okay.
because you were successful.
Okay. So now hit. What is that one? 1d8 plus 4.
12 points of damage. Nice. Any resistance? No. Nice. All right. So that claw attack does finally manage to get in some armor. You get the sense that the catapult slashed through it and kind of threw him off. So that one hits. Do you want to follow back around with a bite as well?
Yeah, that one was technically the bite.
Oh, okay,
that
sure.
one it will claw.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, it's the same roll to hit, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so let me roll D20 plus.
That one misses.
So can I use his like plus
Yep.
6?
Exactly
to
right.
Make it hit. Okay.
So
I'll do
roll.
that, and then let me check this one. Sorry, it like backs me out every time I go to that.
Oh yeah, no worries.
2d6 plus 4. Oh, that's awful. 114. Wow.
What was the 2d6 plus 4?
It was a 6.
Well, what was that for?
That was for claw.
Oh, okay. I saw. You just forgot to roll the other one. That's fine. So we'll call it a hit.
I forgot to roll the what?
The 1d6, that bardic inspiration, to see if it was enough. You still have to roll that dice too. You add whatever that total is to the other one.
Oh, I
But-
thought it was just like get a 6 dice. I didn't realize that. My bad.
But the good news is you would have needed a 2 or higher, so I'll just give it to you. It's fine. So
Okay,
we'll say
sorry.
you do 6 points of damage with this other one as well. Yeah, basically the way bardic inspiration works is he gives you think of it like he's giving you a dice.
An extra roll. Okay, I thought I got just plus 6. That's
Yeah.
why I just didn't. assumed.
No big deal. All good. Torin, that'll end your turn, I think.
Yep.
All right. So that'll bring us back to the gladiator. Let's see what he wants to do. Let's see, Bacchus, what do you want to do, brother? Okay, I gotta remember he can do that. I think he is going to do the same thing. Just try and hit you with that shield and spear combo. So, first thing he's gonna try and hit you with is shield again. What's your DC again as a bear? Oh, that's gonna hit you, no question. So you're gonna take 9 points of damage. I also need you to make a strength saving throw as a burr.
Okay, so I'm at 14, and then a strength saving throw as a bear.
So if you look at your abilities at the top, look at that strength bonus.
Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
19 plus 4.
So you're gonna roll.
What is it? So that's just 20 plus 4.
Yep, exactly right.
Okay. Do that on here because I can't really do that on other thing.
Nice. So he does try to like knock you off balance with that shield again. You're able to resist him though, as this huge bear. And as he's kind of like lifting you up with his shield, he kind of comes in behind with a couple of spear thrusts. So the first one does hit you. You're going to take 11 points from that. The second time he kind of shoves it in there. Will also hit you. So in total, you take 22 points of damage from these spear thrusts.
So I'm back down to my normal self.
All right. Any extra damage?
What was this? The last hit you said? I did the math.
So it was 11 for the first one, and then 11 again for the second one. I think you said you were at 14.
I have 8.
Yeah,
so 8.
So subtract 8 points from Torin's life.
Okay.
All right. So that'll end Bacchus' turn, bring us to Sless.
All right. I am going to hit him with another rock. A little catapult again.
All right, little DC 14 action.
Yep.
Dexterity, right?
Yes.
Okay, he rolled a 12. I just gotta see what his dex bonus is. His dex bonus is 2. He succeeds. Sorry, Sless.
Stupid.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Sless?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That'll bring us to Zendri. Zendri is running out of spell slots and doesn't want to waste them. So she is going to cast... First, she's going to get into the room, I think. So she'll just get around Seducius. And then she's going to cast Toll the Dead on this guy. DC 14, Wisdom. Oh, he rolled a natural 1. All right. So he's going to take... I think it's 1d12 plus 3. Okay, I can't do that there, so I'll have to do it on that one. Hold on 1 second. 1d12 plus 3. So he's going to take 7 points of damage from that. And does she want to do anything else on her turn? No, she's going to stop there. All right. That'll end her turn and bring us to Flux.
All right, I'm gonna get around Celeste a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna try. I have 1 spell slot left, and I want to try doing something I haven't done before, which is hold person. And I'm gonna see if I can paralyze him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that.
What's the DC?
It's a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
He rolled a 2. So he fails. He's paralyzed.
So the target must succeed. Yes, cool. So he's paralyzed. Yes. Okay, guys, just attack the fuck out of this guy, please, please.
So you see him kind of like stiffen up and then fall backwards as he can't support himself. He's on the ground.
Yes.
Hail Mary worked.
I did it.
Anything else on your turn,
you.
I
Flux?
did it. No, I'm okay. I'm good.
All right.
Come on, Seducius,
That'll
kill
end
him.
Flux and get us to Seducius. So all attacks to someone that's paralyzed, I believe, are at advantage, and I think they might immediately count as criticals. Let me just double check real quick.
Let's do it.
Hold person. Where are you, friend?
All I have one first level spell slot left, so it's not going to be anything crazy.
All right, let's see. Paralyzed, is incapacitated and can't move. All those throws, any attacks that hit the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So basically, if you are hitting it with any melee type attacks, they immediately count as a hit. And they have advantage against them, so they don't immediately count as a hit. But it should be pretty easy to hit them. And they will automatically count as critical hits. Any melee type attack, or any attack within 5 feet, I should say.
Go shake him. Just go freaking stab him in the throat.
Oh no, I think Seducius is stuck. I think he's frozen.
Oh no.
This is the face I want on his memorial. This is the one.
What if Craig is actually just? What if Craig is just messing with you and he's just holding stuff? He's practicing his robot.
Well, to keep the game moving, then I'll roll for him. So I'll say he charges up and hits him with his rapier. Rapier. Actions. Rapier. They are at advantage. He rolls. Ooh, he got a natural 20 by himself. But they count as a critical hit anyway. So, critical hit. He does 8 points of damage with his rapier. All right. That will end his turn. And bring us to Torin.
Torin, you're the best. Trent's the best.
What is happening?
We told you, you need to get a new router.
I really think it's Cox. I don't think it's my router.
It's what?
Right, let's
What
think
is
about
it?
It's the most seducious thing ever to blame random cocks.
Shut your mouth. Because earlier when I was in the kitchen, I was on LTE. I wasn't even on Wi-Fi. I don't understand what's going on in my house.
Yeah, it's your Wi-Fi, which is your router. It's not that expensive. I'll show you how to do it later. Anyway, Torin, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I will do...
Wait, what happened to my turn?
I went for you and you stabbed him with your rapier for a critical hit.
I can't. I cannot. Between Trent and freaking Jeremy, I'm done.
This is the greatest.
God dang it. Alright, fine. I'm gonna reset my router. I'm still listening.
Alright, so Trent, Torin, it's your turn.
Alright, so let me do the bite.
You're not a bear anymore, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh crap, I forgot. I'm a normal chode. Alright,
I'm a normal chode. Quote of the night. Quote of the night.
Oh my gosh, I was not ready for that one because for some reason I was still thinking that. Let's do. How far away is this dude? Is he kind of close to dead? I don't remember.
He's still pretty tough.
Okay. But he's paralyzed. I actually might move away from him a little bit.
So he's gonna take a attack of opportunity on you then with his spear.
Okay.
He I think will hit you +7. Yeah, that does hit. You take another 11 points of damage.
Move. I'm gonna summon a bestial spirit.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon it just behind him, basically at this point for me.
Okay. Which bestial spirit are you summoning?
I'll do. So I get, can I do a flyby now? Beat.
You could always do a flying one if you wanted to.
So for this one, I'll just do like a dire wolf.
Okay, can you tell me what his health point is? How much he's got?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Here. Oh, let me use my
a little cheat sheet I made you.
Cheat sheet. Yeah, that's why I actually did this. I want to try it out. Shoot, where did I put it? Clean up my desktop and then. I'm not sure where I moved it to. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. It's in my recent spreadsheets. Perfect. All right. Okay, so my armor class. I'm gonna do. Oh, and I'm doing this at level. Let's see how many slots I have. Level 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna do land. What's the modifier mean?
Your spell modifier. For you, I don't think it changed, but for yours, it's +3.
Okay, so you need my. What do you need again? Strength?
I need your hit points.
Oh, hit points. Okay, 36.
Nice. And then what's your armor class become?
14.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay, for now that should be good. So he is summoned right in front of Bacchus, and he will go right after you are done.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be done then.
Okay, so it is his turn now. What would you like your wolf to do?
All right, I'll do the. These makes one attack. The multi-attack maul.
Okay.
So it's a weapon attack +7.
Cool.
So let me roll that. These ones I have to do it on here. I think it works easier. So I got 11 total.
Nice. 11 does miss.
Okay. I get to use that one twice, right? Let's
Yep.
see, so D20 +7 again. 24, there we go. That's
That one does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
Right. So it's 1d8 plus 7 piercing damage. Here it comes. 13.
13. Nice. Big hit on this guy. All right. He's starting to get a little bloody, but still kind of standing. So that'll end your beast turn and bring us back to Bacchus. Bacchus kind of laughs and doesn't even care about the wolf and is going to go in on Seducius. So the first thing, he's going to hit Seducius with his shield. And Seducius...
He's not paralyzed anymore?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. So actually, how much damage? So that
should he have done this attack on me if he's paralyzed as I was running away from him?
He should not have. So you can retcon that and add yourself back 11. The beast will just say hits both of them, and they both count as criticals. So it's 1d8 plus 7. How much did you roll on that one? What was your hit? It's 13, you said? Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
It's in the thing. I can go backwards if we have it. Yeah, for 13. So we'll say that we'll actually double that. So 6, 12. So 12 plus 14 is, what is that?
26.
So he actually does 26 points of damage to this dude. All right, good call out there, Flux. Way to remember. So yeah, now he's looking real bloody from that one. He can't go on Seducius then, so that'll skip his turn and bring us back to Sliss. Unless this whole person give him an opportunity to break. Let me look at that real quick. Can he re-roll? At the end of each of his turn, target can make wisdom saving throws. Yeah, he can re-roll it. So let me just see if he breaks out of it on this one after he took that damage. He does not. Fuck that. All right, next.
All right, perfect. Is he still paralyzed? Is that what you're saying?
He is still paralyzed, yes.
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
Where'd my map go? There it is. Okay. All right. Well, I am. He's surrounded, so I'm going to do the catapult again.
Okay.
Which is a
DC 14.
14. Yeah.
Is it a dexterity check?
Dexterity. Yeah.
He automatically fails because he's paralyzed.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage. Damage.
There we go. 10.
10. All right, 10 points. Kind of throws him on the floor a little bit, but he's still alive. Anything else on your turn, Celeste?
No, that's it. We need a long rest after this because
Yeah.
we need these spell slots back.
Well,
Hey,
as
we're inside.
yeah, you're still inside, and the storm is still raging outside of the building. Just a heads up. That'll bring us to Zendri. Zendri is going to do the same thing you guys are doing. She's just going to move up and try to hit him with her mace. She gets advantage on these. She will hit. It'll count as an automatic critical. Zendri, with your mace, critical hit. 11 points of damage. Almost dead, but not quite yet. That'll end Zendri's turn. Bring us to Flux.
Oh well, maybe I can have this finishing moment here. I'm gonna get closer to homie. And then I am going to attack with my longsword. So here I go.
All right.
It's at advantage, right? I roll twice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got a 20, baby.
Nice.
And then
It automatically counts as a
a
critical.
20, a 24, boo.
All right. How do you want to kill this dude?
I want to take my longsword, and I want to, with like the loudest like scream that I can, just like and like stab him right through his skull,
Nice.
and have everything just like split apart.
All right.
Like he just goes right down the middle.
There's brain matter and death all over the floor.
Oh, yeah.
He is, in fact, dead. All of the cultists around you have also been killed. However, the storm outside is still raging.
Well, I think it's time for us to. I think we should explore, make sure ain't nobody else around, and then we take a little resty rest.
You've probably been at the inn now, I would say a total, because we only did how many rounds of combat? 5 rounds of combat. So that fight didn't even take you a minute. So I would say you've been at the inn a total of about 5 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
Should we explore a little bit, Torin? You want to make this executive decision with me?
Yeah, let's.
Just to make
I'm
sure
trying
they're
to see if
safe
there's any,
before.
like. Yeah, I want to loot some bodies, dude. See some.
Sure. Do your
I'm
thing.
listening. Yes, I support exploring before we rest.
Exploring before we like hunker down, yeah, because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to die tonight.
You also, whatever spell you just did, Flux, why don't you use that all the time the first time we go into battle? Like, what?
darling, I've done it before, and it hasn't always worked. It's all the luck of the dice. So,
Well,
sass me one more time, pretty boy.
I'll just give you a little wink and inspiration in one of my extra die. You can roll that every time.
Oh yeah, all right. You're just wanting me to do my You want me to lay my hands on your pool? I get it.
Someone has to.
I don't know what that
Not
means.
here.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Does your internet suck so bad you can't have video right now, Seducius, or what?
Shoo, call him out, Trent.
I'm literally like on my knees trying to get my router to work right now while I'm listening to this.
First
Yeah,
you're on
you
your knees.
doing what?
Yeah, I was about
You
to
already
say,
doing what?
what do you think your
You
router
fixing
is?
Okay, I like how Jeremy just pops back in when he heard I was on my knees and goes away. What is that?
Well, when you put out to the world that you're on your
That was
knees trying to
perfect
fix
timing.
cocks,
Hold on.
it's going to be a thing.
You can't
Oh,
write this.
God.
You cannot write this. You just lined it right up.
All right. Well,
Oh,
Torin
my.
mentioned looting bodies first, so Torin, I would like you to roll an investigation check. And for Seducius and Flux, where are you trying to investigate? You guys have been here before, so you do remember the layout a little bit. You remember that there is a pathway outside that takes you to a courtyard with the stairs that go up into the guest rooms. The blacksmith shop was also over there. It was the first time you were in the kitchen as well, so you didn't really check that area too much either. So you can go out. Oh, sorry, I also forgot. There's also another stairway up on this side as well.
Where does that stairway take us?
The stairway.
Outside,
heaven.
indoors.
The stairway on the inside takes you to some of the rooms. The room that was open, the window that was open, you can get to by accessing this stairway over here. The other rooms at the front of the inn are, are from the outside chamber.
Okay. Seduces, I think we should pair up. I don't want us to I don't want any of us to be alone, just in case something happens. Where do you want to go, Seducius? Do you want to go downstairs? Or this other stairway over here?
At the moment, I can't see the map, so I'm gonna defer that decision to you for the
yes,
moment.
let's go. This is what we're doing. We're gonna go down these steps. Okay,
So
that's what we're doing.
couple of things. Torin, with that investigation check, you actually do find on these folks on Bacchus. You do find. Hold on one second. Sorry. You do find about 60 gold pieces. You also find a note that says, keep everyone out of the basement until the ritual is complete. I need maybe 10, maybe 20 minutes. And it's signed at the bottom with a T.
Oh, here we go.
As you go upstairs, though, Flux, you hear the creaking of wood coming down the steps as well. And as you look up, you see that it's actually another cultist. And you're about to draw your blade and start attacking. And out of a very strange, discombobulated voice, you hear, "Wait, don't attack!" And then all of a sudden, it's a shimmer, and the body of this cultist changes into this female gnome coming down the steps in front of you.
In front of me?
Say that again. In front of you, Flux. Yep, because you were going up
In
the
front of
steps
me?
first.
Oh, holy shit! Who are you? What the hell just happened?
Are they all dead? Are they all gone?
All of who?
All these fucking weird storm things. I don't know. I was just sleeping and then shit went crazy, so I hid upstairs.
Well, if you're talking about all those weird cultist guys that were just throwing spells and being odd, yeah, they're all dead, I think. We got most of them. We're trying to make sure that there's no more around before we rest.
Thank God. My name's Cray Underquill. I'm just was traveling on to Layla, and I thought this would be a pretty good place to stay for the night. Guess I was real dumb.
Yeah, Cray. My name's Flux, and I've got my band of, I guess, compatriots. I don't know, my cohort. We're the Longswords, and we've stayed here before too. Yeah, I think this place is cursed. I don't know what's going on here, but we killed all those guys, so we think.
Did you get the ones in the basement too? That's what they said they were headed. They had some kind of weird ritual going on. They took the innkeeper. I don't remember her name. Martisha, I think. Yeah, Martisha. They took her as well.
Yeah, we've met her before. I don't know if we've got the ones from the basement. If you're saying that there's more of them, how many do you remember seeing? Because we killed about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 of them.
Well, only the the dwarf woman went down there. I didn't see anybody else go down there except for Martisha. They said they were looking for the bard that used to play here, that like young kid. What was his name? Tool, I think. Something Tool.
Yeah. Oh no, really? They were trying to look for him?
That's what they mentioned while I was hiding up here. I just, I'm a little bit of a magician myself, so I just hid and just pretended to be one of them. And like, I was gonna jump out the window, but I was a little scared I would die, so I didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you didn't. Okay.
I don't know if you saw what they did with the rest of them, but it's pretty gruesome.
No, I don't think we did. We just came in through the kitchen, and we just happened upon what they were doing.
You didn't see the guys out front stuck to the fucking walls?
Yeah, about that. That's unfortunate. Did you know those people?
I mean, I didn't know them, but we were all staying at the inn.
Yeah. Well, that sucks. Great. What did you just do with your I don't know, your whole being? I came in and you look one way and then you just come to this shape that you're in right now. Like what was that all about?
Oh, I mean, it's actually a pretty easy trick for most wizards. But I can disguise myself. And she snaps her fingers, she does it again, and she changes into a young human child instead of a gnome woman.
Whoa, that's cool. I think I have a couple of friends that might actually really like you. Anyway, Cray, do you want to come downstairs and meet my friends?
Sure.
And then
I'm definitely not much of a fighter, but maybe I can give you a little magic insight on what's going down there if we can get a look and we're sneaky.
Yes, we'll take everything that we can get. So I feel like we should all stay. We travel in a pack, so we don't no one left behind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're fighters, so we'll protect you as best as we can. But I'll be honest with you, we're a little worse for wear because we've been battling for quite some time. But stick with us, and we'll make sure you're okay.
I would say you guys should rest, but I don't think this ritual will let you. It seems like they're almost done.
Okay, let's go downstairs. I want you to meet my friends.
So they walk downstairs, and you do see Flux walking down the stairs with this new gnome woman, kind of this nicer reddish dress, and a wand in one hand. You see that she's got like a little book kind of tied at her belt.
Hey guys, I want you to meet Cray. She's safe. She's a wizard, and she's just been hiding from these jokers here. I don't know. She's saying that there's, I don't know. It's pretty Cray. They're saying that there's a ritual or something happening downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, they're doing something down there. I think all this storm, lightning and stuff is coming from whatever they're doing. It seems like they're trying to change the weather. I hope not permanently, but you never know.
Wait, how do we know that she's good? Just because she told you?
I was just hiding here.
Well, yeah, I was about to draw my sword, and she told me not to attack, and she shapeshifted, and she's giving me all this information, and she happened to know about the people that were impaled outside, and all the bad things that have been happening here.
It's pretty terrible. I just want to get out of here. If you guys help me get out of here, I would be really appreciative.
Well, I feel like we need to go investigate what's happening in the basement. Maybe we should make her go first, because I'm not really sure. I want to trust this shapeshifter here.
As long as you guys have my back, I'll go first. I won't be fighting anything. I'm not much of a fighter here.
Can you shapeshift into something that can attack?
No, it's less of like an actual shapeshift and more of an illusion.
Okay. All right. Well, I still feel like you need to walk down those steps first down to the basement.
Okay. So she does it once more. And she turns herself into a cultist again. She says, well, this is what got me past them the last time. So, to the basement, I guess. And she kind of leads you into the kitchen where there's a hatch. And the hatch leads down a set of stairs. Hold on 1 second. We'll get you into.
Dang, that's savage.
That's what he gets for the internet, dude. Oh. Oh, don't talk.
Be quiet. All right, so let's take one of our friends here. We'll take Seducius for the time being, just as a placeholder. So she walks you into this hatch through the kitchen and kind of down these stairs. And as she rounds the stairs, she kind of runs back up. And she shares what she sees with you. And she says, whatever's going on down there, it's bad. That dwarf woman, Tiga, is standing in front of this statue, like kneeling in front of it. And it is just a mess of like storm winds inside of the cellar. And there's lightning crackling between her and the statue. I think they're connected somehow.
Is it just her?
It was hard to say, but I know they took Morticia. She might be maybe held up. There was a lot of crates and barrels. Maybe they threw her in there somewhere, but I didn't get a look at her.
All right, well, head on back down and we'll follow you down there.
Okay, so who's going in what order?
I'm going in because I've, got us into this.
Yeah, I'll go in right behind you.
All right, so Flux. I'm just going to put Flux at the front. Flux, just remember that Cray is right in front of you. I just don't have a character token for her. And
Okay.
We'll have Celeste and Seducius. And then we'll have
I'll go
Tor.
last in case I disappear randomly.
No worries. We'll have Zendri in there as well. So you guys do enter into this basement kind of through this little hatch that leads down some stairs. Inside you see crates, barrels, and other containers holding food and drink have been pushed aside to make room for a large copper statue at the far side of the room. The statue depicts a 4-armed storm god holding lightning bolts in each hand. Before the statue stands Tiga, the dwarven smith. In the corner behind the statue, Morticia, the inn's owner, is bound with rope. Her face is bruised and bloodied, but she bears no mortal wounds. And you can see that Tiga's in front of the statue, basically praying to it. And every few moments, lightning seems to flow between Tiga and the statue. Flux, you went first, so I would like you to roll a Arcana check.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so for sure, this connection of lightning between the statue and Tiga there is a connection there. And you get the sense that the statue is in a way protecting Tiga. It might be impossible to kill her with this kind of protection unless somehow the connection between the statue and Tiga are broken. Let's see what else we see on that with that 14. You can tell that the lightning seems to be kind of going to Tiga's bracers. These were some of the metal bracers she was making with the armor. And there are these lightning bolts on the bracers as well as lightning bolts on the statue. It seems like the bracers are what are creating this connection between the statue and Tiga. I would also.
I feel like I want to just.
Please.
Can I just throw a firebolt at this statue and see what happens?
You certainly can. All right. Dexterity 14 check.
It is. Well, actually, no. It's a cantrip, so it's just a +6.
Oh, you're
DC.
not a fireball, a firebolt. Okay.
Yeah, firebolt. I don't have any more spell slots for that, so it's just a firebolt.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to hit.
There we go. 20.
That does hit. So first, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it, Celeste. We're all gonna die now.
And you do. Go ahead and roll damage for that firebolt.
Oh, okay. Damage is
3.
3.
It barely scratches the surface of this thing. All right.
I got 7 on my initiative.
7. Seducius got a 12. Celeste, what'd you get for initiative? 10.
10.
Torin
So we'll get
got a 10.
changing. Yeah.
And we'll roll for Zendri here. Roll. Got a 13.
Can I use lucky?
Do you want to try to re-roll your initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So
You really want to go first?
no. I don't know.
Was yours bad?
I got
Oh, yeah,
7.
you're gonna-
But I'm also out of. I don't know. I'm also out of spell slots, so I'm not. I don't know if I'm going to be any good. But, yeah. All right. I have lucky, so that means if I roll, I will get 3 points. Am I reading that right?
Basically, you can choose to re-roll one of your dice up to 3 times. So if you want to re-roll your initiative, you can.
Okay, I'm
It's
going to
a
re-roll my initiative.
What'd
That's
you get?
terrible. I have 4. 4. No, that was terrible.
So you have to take the new roll, which...
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. Boo.
Okay, so Flux got us 4. All right, so first up is going to be Tiga, who is just going to kind of stand and laugh. And so she's just going to turn from this and say, "You're too late. I only need just another moment for the ritual to be completed." And she turns and just charges at you, Flux, since you're the one in the doorway. And she is going to take a couple of
Tiga's a
swings.
girl?
Tiga is a woman, yes. She is a dwarven woman. Although she sounds a little bit different than she sounded before. She is going to swing recklessly at you. She will hit you. You take 9 points of damage from this axe hitting you, Flux. Notice she's swinging kind of recklessly, though. And so you think that you might be able to... It might be easier to hit her as she's being a little reckless. But that'll end her turn. As you guys enter this space too, you do notice this statue that was once dormant. As soon as Celeste hit it with the firebolt, it kind of went and looked down and seemed like it's now motioning towards you. But that'll bring us to Zendri. Zendri, what does Zendri want to do? Zendri is concerned for everyone.
And where's that girl that came in with us? Is she like in front of?
She just went to a corner and is hiding. She is getting the fuck out of whatever this is. Okay, so Zendri has an ability. One of her channel abilities is read thoughts. I'm going to say, because she's very confused as to what's going on, she is going to cast her channel divinity and use read thoughts to see if she can read Tiga's thoughts. Tiga does fail. So she actually gets a couple of glimpses, and while you guys can't read her thoughts, you do hear Zendri from the back of the line say, "You need to remove the bracers. She can't die with them on." And then she will just kind of get ready with the rest of her turn. No, she's gonna cast her spiritual weapon. She's gonna get Meow Meow, I think, queued up. Does she have one more left? She does. Rad. She casts it, and she gets Meow Meow into the center of the room behind Tiga.
You said remove her bracers?
Yes, she's got these bracers on, and they seem to be the connection between her and the statue and this ritual. And if the bracers are on, you cannot kill Tiga.
Got it.
You can harm her, but you cannot kill her. So All right, let's get Meow Meow in there. Meow Meow is queued up behind or near her. All right, that'll end that turn. Seducius, your turn. He is not here, so I will go for Seducius. What do we have left? Seducius, are you out of spell slots? You might be out of everything. Let's check. Let's see, are we out of everything? No, we got one spell slot left. What is it? Okay, so Seducius, first thing he's going to do is use one of his Rachel abilities called Radiant Consumption. And you should have noticed that Seducius' skin starts to glow, and he's now casting this radiant bright light in this 10-foot, 20-foot range around him. This will actually end up dealing a little bit more radiant damage to everything around him. I think he's going to try and get past everyone first, though. Yeah, he can charge into the room. I think that gets him enough just to get there. Yeah, so he's going to get there. All right, so all of his spell attacks do an extra 8 points of damage. He's going to do one last Dissonant Whisper. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. Let's see if this works. He's going to cast Hideous Laughter and try to get her on the ground. Hearing what Zendri said, he's going to try and get her incapacitated. So let's hope that she fails this roll, everybody. She does not. But that'll end his turn and bring us to Sless.
Okay. So obviously Flux is in my way.
Mm-hmm.
Right, or actually, I mean, Seducius came in the room, so can I...
Yeah, you can basically push past Flux and get into the room. If you go kind of kitty corner, I'll allow that movement.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I feel like I'd like to do Burning Hands, but I don't know if I can get an angle for that.
It would be pretty tough. You could try and get into the room and then go, like, I think there. And you might be able to just hit Tiga. Or the statue.
Oh, because it's not going to go any further than 15 feet?
Correct. I think that's 15 feet, if I'm doing that math right. So 15 feet from you. Yeah, that would just hit Tiga.
Okay. Otherwise, like the statue is just being surrounded by like lightning. Is that kind of what that's supposed to be?
Correct.
Right?
And like lightning is shooting between the statue and Tiga to her bracers.
Got it. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to attack the statue instead.
Okay.
And I am going to try a first level. Let's do Burning Hands. Yeah.
I don't know if you can get Burning Hands to it. You wouldn't be in range for Burning Hands of that. Because Burning Hands is 15 feet. That's about as far in the room as you can.
Got it. And I can... Okay, got it. Well, then I'm going to try to think a little differently. I'm going to try a Ray of Frost, actually, instead.
Okay.
Towards the statue.
Roll to hit. That misses. Not quite enough to get through its stony armor that it's got.
Got it. All right, that's it.
All right, that'll bring us to Torn.
I'm gonna move, I guess, here to. What's S1?
That's the statue.
Oh, that's the statue, but there's this fire crap in front of us.
Yeah, and you can get through it. It's really just at this point kind of like storm winds, and to indicate that there's like lightning shooting between them. But you can get through it without it damaging you. Even as you get close, it hasn't done anything at this point.
All right, I'm gonna try. And the thing you did with Seducius, the radiant damage, it adds radiant damage. Like if I use a radiant attack, technically.
Only to his attacks. I'll say this because you kind of ran past him. Anyone within that 10-foot range of Seducius can also suffers that. So Seducius is kind of warning everyone to stay kind of away from him.
He's like radioactive, basically.
Correct.
I see. Okay, I had an attack that did that, so I wasn't sure if.
So you would probably want to go back up a little bit more. Yeah.
Like where I was. Okay. I'll just stay there then. Alright, and then I'm gonna do. I don't think it's gonna work, but. I'm gonna do tidal wave. It's gonna like through the lightning towards the statue.
Okay.
It looks like. Hit, I guess.
Tidal wave. Dex 14.
Level 3.
It does succeed. Is it going to take half damage?
Okay. Oh, my dice froze. Come on.
So it looks like it's just going to take
show up.
half that 4d8. Oop, sorry, I don't have it open.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so 10.
So 10. All right. We'll round up and call it 11. All right, 11 points of damage to our friend here.
Does it do anything to the lightning? Like if I did a wave of water at it?
Nothing seems to be happening now. That connection between Tiga and the lightning is still happening.
We need to go at her, I think.
So that'll end your turn, Torin?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll bring us to the statue, who is going to move closer. How far can he go? 30 feet. Oh, this motherfucker can fly. Fuck you guys. Oh, Jesus.
No.
Oh, guys, this is going to suck for all of you. Okay, so he is going to just get right up into the grill between Sless and Torin. First thing he's going to do is make a headbutt attack at Sless. So that will miss. And then he's going to take 4 attacks, 2 for each of you, with each of its arms. So he's got 4 arms. He's going to take 2 hits at Sless and 2 hits at Torin. The first one's at Sless. First one hits. Second one, 8, 16 hits. So Celeste, you're going to take 18 points of damage. And then Torin, first one hits. Second one also hits. You also take 18 points of damage.
You say 82?
18, 1-8.
18.
Oh, I was like, what the heck just happened?
That'll end its turn and bring us to Flux.
All right. I have no spell slots, so I just am going to have to go with what I'm working with here. I'm going to attack B1.
Okay.
I want to use my extra attacks. I'm going to do 2 attacks. The first one I want to do is I want to try to confuse her so that she drops down to the ground or something.
Sure.
Freak her out. So I want to use produce flame, but I want to do it as an attack, so like fireball.
Sure.
I want to hurl this flame at her.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll that.
So I just want to just put this out there. If you are using produce flame or like a spell, you can't follow that up with a attack. The only time you can do 2 attacks is if you're hitting with like a weapon.
Okay. So then I guess I will take that back, and then I will just hit her with my longsword. I want to try to can I specify that I'm trying to like hit those bracers off of her hands, or even just chop her hands off?
Yeah, we can try that. So roll an attack roll. I just want to see what you get.
Okay, with my longsword.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
12.
12 misses. You do have your extra attack.
So I'll do it one more time. Let's see what's that. Fuck, dude, another 12?
No luck. Actually, I want to check.
No
something.
dice.
I forgot something. So she's using a reckless attack, which actually gives you advantage on attacks. So you can re-roll those both
shit.
twice.
Tight. Oh, 14.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll the
Hell
other one
yeah.
too. Let's see if they both hit.
Do one more. 25. Holy fuck.
Nice. So they both hit. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll damage as you're aiming for one of the
twice or
braces.
just the one time?
They both hit, so you can roll it twice.
Okay, tight. 4 and then 10, so 14.
14. All right. So you do manage to kind of get right above the bracers, and they're starting to like you do see her arm bleeding pretty profusely on the one that you were attacking. Let's say the right one, and it hasn't like come off. Her arm hasn't come off yet, but you do think you might be able to remove it with some more focus.
Okay.
It might still be a bit of a challenge, but you can certainly try.
Okay.
All right, so that'll end Flux's turn and bring us back to Tiga. Tiga, what does Tiga want to do? Tiga is going to laugh at you, Flux, and just remind you of how silly you're being. And she will take a couple other swings with her great axe at your face. She's still doing reckless. She will hit, so you take another 9 points of damage, I believe. Yep, 9 points of damage to Flux.
I'm on 18 hit points.
All right, that'll bring us back to Zendri. Zendri's going to charge in. I think Zendri needs to do some healing. Do we have aid? Okay, so she is going to cast... Okay, so Zendri is going to cast aid at 3rd level, right? Because she doesn't have any higher, I don't think. No, fuck that. Yeah, she's gonna use her 4th level aid, which I think gives 3 creatures within 30 feet 15 hit points. So she's gonna give Flux, Torin, and Sless 15 hit points.
Yes.
Just a quick thing on aid as well. It actually is increasing your total hit point maximum by 15 as well. So just note you can over heal now. Your total life is up 15 as well. So just a quick heads up.
Oh wait, hold on. So we're
Should
fully.
we update that in the character sheet, or?
You can for now as long as you remember to move it back down. There's a way to do like where it says like max HP modifier. If you just add that to my 15, it'll give you the over.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be her action. And as a bonus action, she is going to take Meow Meow and just start going to town on that wrist as well. So
Right.
let's see if she can do the same thing. She will also roll at advantage because of the reckless attacks from earlier. If I can find my damn spiritual weapon in this list somewhere. Spiritual. Roll at advantage. Nice. Okay, she does hit. And she will do another 6 points of damage to it. Not quite enough to break it off, but getting there. And Zendri just goes, just try to pull it off, you idiots! And then goes to Sidicius.
Hi. Let me just get a quick update. So B1 is who?
B1 is Tiga, the
Okay.
dwarven woman from before. S1 is this giant fucking murderous Talos statue that is like wrecking fucking life right now for everyone.
That's amazing. Well,
And if you didn't hear, Zendri proclaimed the bracers on Tiga's arms are basically creating this like impervious connection between her and the statue. And she said you can't kill Tiga while the bracers are on.
Interesting. Huh. And S1 is going to town on us right now.
Yeah, S1 is fucking a lot of shit up. Got 5 attacks of death, basically.
Try to take the bracers off, dude.
I'm trying to figure out if to do that or just use my last spell slot for Bane and try and cast it on S1.
I might have already used your last spell slot while you were.
Oh, did you?
Sorry, I was trying to make Tiga go prone so you could rip the bracers off, but it didn't work out. So.
So logistically, how would I rip the bracers off? I would just go and try and take them off like myself.
You could just try and grapple her and pull, or you can do what Flux has been trying to do, which is like cut off her hand. I've just been making the DC higher to try and like aim for the wrist, basically. But you do have advantage on your attacks because she's attacking recklessly.
On B1.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't be killed because she's like attached to with those braces on. So you're not gonna be able to kill her.
Flux, have you actually hit and like chop anything like on the arm?
I cut her. She bleeding.
Oh my god.
I'm reckless. Not reckless. I'm savage.
Yo, like I'm not a fan of cutting off someone's arm. Can I just try and like grab these things and see if I can like?
Wait a second. You cut off a troll's dick like not that long ago, and you don't want to cut off this girl's arm?
All right, fuck it. Let me take my rapier and try and cut her arm off.
All right, roll to hit, but roll at advantage because she's attacking recklessly.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So 20 would have been the
nice.
higher one, right?
Okay, yeah. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great. Great.
It's almost there. You're almost through. It's kind of like hanging limply. Her wrist's almost like unusable at this point, but the bracer is still attached. Not quite enough to get through it just yet, but close to. Anything else on your turn? You think maybe one more good hit might do it?
No, I'm good right now.
All right, Celeste, that brings us to you. You've got this giant-ass statue kind of hovering in front of you as it's swinging 4 arms of death.
Alright, now, yes, I'm going after the statue again. And I'm going to do Burning Hands against this statue.
Okay.
Which is a Dexterity 14.
It does fail.
Thank you. Come on, here we go.
10 points.
I'm going to re-roll that 1.
Oh, sure.
Hold on. Let me do it here. P6. Oh my, every time.
You can do it again.
I can do it one more time?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think it's any time you get a 1. Okay, nice. So, that was 12 points plus 3 because it's fire droid, so 15 total. Nice. All right, 15 points of damage to the statue, who really doesn't seem to be touched at all. But that'll end your turn, Celeste. That brings us to Torin.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work though. Could I do stone shape on the statue? Is it made out of stone?
It is
and, like,
made out of stone.
Mold it.
But I don't
mold
know.
it into a way where it like loses its connection somehow. I don't know, like.
That's a cool idea. Let me look. I will give you a ruling. Hold on one second. I gotta read stone shape real quick. That's pretty cool. I might just give you a roll for it, but we'll try. Let me just look. Okay. A stone object of medium size or smaller. No, because this one is bigger than that.
Bigger stone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's obviously it's huge. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do not that then. Obviously, that'd be a bad idea. Maybe I'll go for the lady. Just try to cut off her arm some more since I'm like kind of near there.
All right. You just trying to use your sword on that?
Let me see what I'm at. I guess I could use just my longsword on that one. I'll just like try to. Is that better than my claw? Yeah, I think my sword is. The hit DC if it's. Oh, I see. Okay.
Technically it's easier to hit with your claws, but the longsword does more damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for. I might as well just go for the longsword and just try to chop up that arm. That's kind of weak sauce right now.
Alrighty, go for it. And remember to roll at advantage.
Okay. Oh, I did it just one time.
Okay, just roll it again.
Twice.
No big deal. You do actually miss. Not enough to quite hit through it.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, yeah, please.
I'm gonna wild shape actually just into a bear again, just to be like a little safer here.
Probably a good choice, because the statue's turn is next, and he's gonna do the same thing. Take 5 attacks. First one with its head at the new bear that is formed in front of him. That'll actually miss, and then he's gonna now do 2 swings on both Sless and Torn again. First couple, that one hits Torn, that one misses, so Torn, you take 9 points of damage. And then Sless, first one hits you, second one also hits you, you take another 18 points of damage. So 9 for Torin as a bear, and 18 for Sless. That'll end the statue's turn and bring us back to Flux.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to try to just finish off that wrist there. Alright. I'm going to attack her with my longsword.
I didn't mean to do that.
Still have advantage.
Okay. I've got extra attack too, right? Yeah, baby. I've got 7. And then, 26.
Oh, that was a natural 20, right?
Yep.
All right, roll a critical hit.
Natty 20 plus 6, darling. Let's go. Come on, fucker. 8.
Nice. All right, that was a critical?
Yep.
Okay. So you do actually just manage to crack down right through, and the whole wrist comes off. As it does, it like pulls the rest of the meat and wrist back towards the statue, almost like a magnet. Tiga you see all of the color just drain from her face as she bleeds out on the floor, and just is like convulsing on the floor, dead. The statue gets hit by this bracer, and it almost like absorbs it and then kind of implodes a little bit. It's going to take 4d10 damage here. Let's just see how much that ends up being. 4d10 force, right? Yeah, 4d10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seriously?
All right, 29 points of damage. The statue, though, is still alive, I think. Let me just check one quick thing.
Theo does not give a crap, does he?
No, he wants your
He's like
attention.
sitting on the iPad, like what?
Oh,
Okay,
man, he's
so
beautiful.
yeah,
Look at his eyes.
the statue is still moving, and while you can't see like a mouth or anything moving, you can hear this disembodied, deep, kind of throaty laughter coming from all around you. So Tiga is dead, but the statue is still alive, and the weather outside and the kind of air in here is still kicking. You have not ended the ritual yet. And you get the sense that you don't have much longer before you can. But that'll bring us back to Zendri. Zendri, feeling like she got everyone a pretty good chance, is going to charge in. What else do we have, Zendri, that we can do to hurt these things? She needs to drop a big one.
So are we still technically like in a battle here, or
You are. Yeah, the statue's still attacking you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so Zendri is going to cast inflict wounds at level 3 on the statue. Let's see if that hits. It does, I think. What's this? Oh no, that actually misses. So that will be Seducius's turn next.
Then all I can do to the statue is like shoot my crossbow at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's
Hey,
all I
try.
can-
Wait. Well, wait. Before you do that, can you, like, do we know what's in these barrels? Can we roll like some kind of check to see if we can figure out what's in these barrels? Maybe something. If we blow those up or something, they can help blow the statue or something.
For the most part, it only looks like foodstuffs and drink. So like anything that stands out.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go ahead with your
Crossbow
crossbow.
time.
Crossbow turn.
Alrighty, Celeste, what'd you get Seducius on that roll? Oh, there you go. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Just kind of dinks off. It does a little bit, but this thing is big
my
and
God.
strong. Celeste, your turn.
Oh gosh. Trying to figure out what the heck is going to destroy this thing. I am going to do. I'm going to try this Ray of Frost again. See if I can actually hit it this time.
Okay. Just a quick reminder too, if you're
So,
out of spell
hit
slots,
it.
remember you can work to get some back.
No, I'm not out of spell slots. I'm just trying to do something different here.
No worries. All right,
Alright.
so Ray of Frost.
I rolled a 13.
That misses. Not enough to hit this thing. It's a big,
Fantastic.
hard to hit creature. Torin, your turn.
I was going to say, how do I'm like right in front of that thing. I still miss it.
Torin, it's your turn. You're still a bear, I believe.
Yeah. I guess we'll just go for it. It's not anything else I can do. I don't want to switch out yet. Okay, so I'm gonna. Nine. This sucks.
That misses.
Take that one. 23. Okay.
That one hits.
Cool. So that one, let me pull it up here.
How much damage did you get on that? Sorry, I didn't show up. Okay. Awesome. All right. Anything else on your turn, Torin?
Like that.
Torin, anything else on your turn? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you hear? Is my mic not working?
It was just kind of far away. It didn't catch your...
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay. So that'll bring us back to the statue, who is just going to keep laying into y'all. So on Torin, headbutt hits. You take 11 points of damage from the headbutt. 2 of the arm swings. They both miss. Celeste, you get another 2 of the arm swings. That one's a miss. Actually, I'll miss. So you only take 11 points of damage on that, Torin. That'll end the statue's turn and bring us back to Flux.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
With the bracers,
Uh-huh.
Does she still have one of them on?
She does.
Okay. But she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Are we noticing that's still like doing something?
It doesn't
Can I
seem,
tell whether or not that's a thing?
It doesn't seem to be. It seems like once you separated both of them, they were undone.
Okay. Don't know. I don't know what to do with this guy.
This is the fun part of burning through all your spell slots.
Sure is. Hold on. If I use channel divinity,
Mm-hmm.
does that affects my just using my longsword? If I'm understanding that correct?
What channel
I
are
know.
you trying to use?
I don't know, because all it says is just it's either gonna be what abjure enemy or divine sense.
Abjure enemy or vow of enmity. But I think you've already
Oh.
used it, so I don't think you have it again.
I've already used it. I can't. Yeah. With divine smite, that doesn't take up a spell slot, does it?
It does.
No.
Yeah, it does. You have to use a spell
It
slot
does?
for it. It's not a spell, but you have to use a spell slot for it.
Okay, I guess. Can I? You know what I think I might try to do? I don't know if this is gonna work. If I try to pull off the other bracer just to see what happens,
Sure.
does that take away any of my action, or can I still attack?
It would take away an action.
What do you guys think? Do you think I should try pulling off this other bracer and see if that does anything?
I think so. Worked last time.
All right, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna pull off that other bracer because I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna throw it, just pull it, yank it off.
Pull off and throw it at it. All right, so you pull it off and chuck it at it. It does absorb in, and it actually kind of does the same thing it did last time. It takes another 4d10 worth of damage. Why can't I do that right now, though? Dice roll. There we are. Another one. That does 20 points of damage to our friend here. Actually, I want to check something. Did I hit that twice? No. Okay. 20 points of damage to our statue friend, who is looking a little worse for wear, but still pretty tough. That'll bring us back to Zendri. Zendri, getting frustrated, is going to do the same thing she did last time, but this time at 4th level to try to hedge her bets a little bit more and cast Inflicts Wounds. What is that? +6? Oh, thank God. Okay, so she got 17, just enough to hit this thing with her bonus. So 6d10. Oh, I have that in there. I should just roll it that way. Okay. All right, 20 points of damage to this dude. All right, he's starting to really wane. She will send in her Meow Meow to do a little bit more damage as well, which is a +6 to hit. Wait, that hits, and then damage. Where are you, Meow Meow? No, where is your damage total? Spiritual weapon, 1d8 +3. Another 9 points of damage. The statue is starting to crumble, but is still alive. All right. Seducius, that's your turn now.
Yo, I have like oil and a torch in my equipment. Can I like just try and light this dude on fire? or
You can
what?
absolutely try.
I would love to, since my freaking crossbow is gonna tink off its armor.
So I'll say it'll be a bonus action. It'll be an action to throw the oil.
Okay.
You probably want to be able to light the torch in the same turn because it wasn't already lit.
Okay, that's fine. do it.
All right, so you throw it at
throw
it.
the oil. Yep.
Just do me a favor, roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
Unless you got to come after it with a fireball or something.
Wait, how do I roll a dexterity check?
Just click on where it says dexterity up in your abilities.
Oh, okay, cool.
You do manage to hit it, and it does break on top of it. And now it's covered in oil, which will bring us to Sless.
Man. So you think flames hurt it? Is that what we're trying to think?
I'm trying anything.
Are there any more of the bracelet things on her?
No.
They're all gone. Okay. Well, let me see where I'm standing there. Yeah, I'll try Burning Hands.
Okay.
Let's try it. Dexterity 14.
It does fail.
Hey. Okay, here we go.
Nice. 13 points of damage. So 16 points of damage because of your bonus. And then let's see how much fire damage it takes as it lights up. So 2d8. Nice. All right, Celeste, how do you want to kill this thing?
Oh my gosh.
As it just engulfs in this oil that was set upon it.
I just want to. Well, I kind of want to like have it kind of catch on fire from the bottom, and then just kind of like just burst into that far wall that we're facing, and just kind of smash in a bunch of pieces as it hits the wall.
All right, so it does that as it kind of like is pushed back, and this like fire kind of follows it, like that really shitty scene from Con Air as you see it just kind of like smoke through. And it is on fire, kind of like when it's not a living thing, so it's not crying out in pain, but it is just kind of crumbling, falling apart. The heat is cracking the stone, and it falls there. Okay, so that was 4 rounds, 6 seconds a round. Okay, so as it starts to break apart, the laughter still grows, and in this very disembodied, deep voice, you just hear. You're already too late. You might have killed them here, but this world is mine now. And the storm outside seems to lessen a little bit, but you can still hear the thunder roiling in the distance. And that's where we'll end tonight's sessions, friend.
Yay.
Yeah.
Do we have time to stop and do a long rest, or no?
We'll figure that out next time. We'll see where we go. But for the time being,
okay.
The lightning in the center and the storm inside of the ritual has seemed to stop, and all the things inside of the inn have seemed to dissipated. But you can still hear thunder in the distance. And we'll pick up next week to figure out what that means exactly.